Hey there, Cancer, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of December 20th through December 26th. We're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week, Cancer. Ooh. And that's in your recent past, so. All right, Cancer. The main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the Eight of Pentacles, wanting to work on something or having something working in the background, but you just not realizing yet. All right. In your recent past, Cancer, these are some intense energies. You get the Tower, the Nine of Swords, and the World. You're closing out a cycle here, and it's almost, if I could pick up your card, this cycle is bringing in a lot of anxiety, a lot of pain. It's like something here in the recent past that just wasn't working out. The foundation wasn't solid. It wasn't built on a steady ground. It's just crumbling down. Now, as it's crumbling down, this is something that is meant to break down. This isn't meant to stay in your life. You really can't fight this energy. It is bringing in some anxiety and some fear for you, but it is a cycle that's closing out for you, which again, an indication that this was meant to come to an end. In the current situation, you get the Ace of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Strength. You're coming from a very passionate place. There's something that you want to take action towards. Now, it's showing up for me more so as you wanting to bring something back, wanting to reignite the spark between you and somebody else. But it's hard for you. It's difficult. It's requiring some effort on your part. Now, with the Strength showing up, that's letting me know that you can do this. You have everything you need energetically to heal this, to bring it back. But it's not easy. It's not just going to be like a walk in the park, okay? We'll see what that's about. In the near future, you get the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. You're going from an energy of this is hard, this is difficult, into I can do this. And not only can I do this, I'm making this happen. Nine of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles is all about new beginnings that are emotionally fulfilling. And if you have a desire or something for something, the Nine of Pentacles, or the Nine of Cups, I'm sorry, is a great indicator that you're about to get what you want. So let's take a look at this Tower in your recent past. See what came crumbling down. Okay, two more, please. Tower is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Emperor, and the Page of Swords. Okay, I see you realizing that you need to walk away from something. You're coming from a very stable, very grounded place where you're kind of like, okay, this is what needs to happen. This is my way. Like, it's almost like you're giving or receiving an ultimatum and you're kind of like, oh, okay, you don't want to meet my terms? Goodbye. Now, I don't see you doing this overnight. I don't see you just being like one day just getting up and leaving, but I see you coming to the realization of like, okay, this person's not meeting me where I'm at. I'm just going to slowly drift away, slowly step away. So I see you leaving something, but also just being like, I'm not going to do this abruptly, but I'm gone. I'm out of here. Let's take a look at the Nine of Swords in your recent past. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Judgment. There's a lot of resistance here towards starting over, starting fresh. Now, it could be starting over with the same person, or it could just be a completely brand new start. Either way, you're really resisting this because it's bringing in a lot of anxiety for you, just the thought of having to start over. The energy that I'm getting is like, I've been in this connection for a minute. This connection feels comfortable. It feels good to me. I don't really want to start over. Like, I'm not... just the thought of having to, start fresh is giving you some fear, some anxiety, but deep down, you don't have another choice. You need to do this. It's like your soul is almost telling you, like, you can't stay where you're at, Cancer. You have to move out of the situation. You have to, like, start completely fresh. And that could be what this world is about, because there is a cycle closing out for you here in the recent past. So let's clarify the World. The World is clarified by the Star, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You have love on the mind here. This cycle of having to walk away, having to start over, having to start fresh, that cycle is closing out. And as that cycle is closing out, you have this desire within you that's awakening to have love in your life. Now, I don't know if you have a specific person in mind. I feel like you do. There's one specific person that you're like, I want to direct my efforts towards them. for some of you. For others of you, it just could be that you want love. You want something fresh. You want something new. But you're definitely desiring love here in the recent past as you get out of this difficult cycle of having to walk away from something that was unstable. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands in your current situation. Okay. Man, you have all the aces on the table. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Pentacles, and Cups. Brand new beginning. The brandest of brand new beginnings. Beautiful. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands again, and the Ace of Swords. You're slowly moving towards something. You're very, very clear on what you want. You're very clear on what it means to you. I feel like there is a specific person that you have in mind, but you're slowly moving in that direction. This person really lights you up inside. They really, really ignite your fire in like all fronts, like emotionally, intellectually, everything. You're very clear that you want this person, and you're taking small steps to move in their direction. I feel like you're not rushing into anything, but you're very clear, like a compass. You're very clear on which direction you're going in, where you're headed, or where you want to be headed. Let's take a look at the Four of Swords, because there is some healing going on here. Ooh, okay, Cancer. This is definitely somebody you have in mind. This ain't somebody new. You have somebody particular in mind that you want to heal things with. The Four of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Empress, and the Five of Pentacles. You and this person were broken up. You were separated at some point. I feel like it was a very, very painful ending for the both of you. You want to heal this. You want to fix whatever is broken. And not only do you want to do this, you're actually taking action. This person means so much to you. Like, you look at them and you're like, I want you. You're all that in a bag of chips. And I don't just see you sitting there and being like, oh, I want this. You're a go-getter. I see you communicating with this person. I see you reaching out, making things happen. Like, things are happening very, very quickly with you and this person. You're really putting in the effort. And don't forget, the Eight of Pentacles is the main energy for your reading this week, which is all about putting in the effort to make something that you want to happen. Really mastering something. Wow, very cool. Let's take a look at the strength in the current situation, because I don't feel like this person is just going to be like, oh, Cancer, you're back in my life? Yes, welcome. Strength is clarified by the World, and then you got the World in the same realm of the recent past, tied up to wanting love, wanting a new beginning with this person. So strength is clarified by the World, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Okay, the way it's showing up here is somebody is having a hard time with the fact that they want something, but they're also kind of lying to themselves about how much they don't want it. What do I mean by that? If this is you, this could be your person, but if this is you, you're like, oh, but this is over, but this is done, this connection's done with, like, we broke up, we separated, there's no way they're going to take me back. I'm just going to focus on myself. Forget this connection, forget love, forget whatever. I don't really need this. I'm just going to focus on myself. The Five of Swords is here to let me know that that's complete and utter bullshit. Whoever this is completely lying to themselves, and they're having a hard time doing that, by the way. Like, this lie is not going over well, because guess what? The universe doesn't like when you lie, whether it's to yourself or to other people. And so whoever this person is, it's like, oh, I'm good. I'm just going to focus on me. You know, I don't need love. It's like, no, you're full of shit. You want love, because look at all this energy directed towards making this connection happen, towards bringing this person back in your life. Let's take a look at the Eight of Cups in your near future. Wow. Let me clarify the Nine of Cups first before I speak on this Eight of Cups. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I freaking thought, Cancer. Eight of Cups is clarified by the Death, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups. You want to reconcile. In the near future, you have this desire to reconcile. But because you're afraid of rejection, but because you have this energy of this connection's over, it's done, this person's never going to want me back, they're never going to take me back, you're like, whatever, it's dead, done, and over with. Yes, I'm in pain. Yes, this sucks. But I'm not going to let myself get emotionally attached to this desire that I want to reconcile with this person. I'm just going to keep telling myself that I'll focus on myself and I'll be good. Yes, this ending sucks. Yes, this breakup is breaking my heart. I'm shattered into 1,000 pieces, but I don't want to reconcile. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Okay? And then the Nine of Cups, which is all about your desires, is clarified by the Moon, the Five of Wands, and the King of Cups. You're full of shit. Because you are conflicted within you. You have this desire. You want this person, and they mean a lot to you, okay? This person is the Empress to you, which gender doesn't matter in tarot. Like, you look at them like the best thing since sliced bread. You want them, but you're not willing to admit to yourself how much you want them because there's conflict here. You and this person cannot see eye to eye on a specific thing, and that is what broke you guys up. There's something that you two don't agree on, like you can't meet in the middle about this. That's what broke you guys up. And even though you have a lot of love for this person, you're telling yourself, no, I don't want to reconcile. No, I don't want or need them back in my life. I'm just going to focus on the fact that we're over, even though, by the way, this hurts really, really bad. And I have a lot of love for this person. But I don't need them. I don't want them. You're shoving this desire deep, 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 deep down. It's almost like you're taking it and you're like, go away, and just pushing it down. Oh, we all do it though. Let's take a look at the Ace of Pentacles in the near future. It's like you had this little burst of, I want this, and then I feel like either this person didn't give in to you or you were met with some resistance, and that kind of sends you into the spiral of, oh, forget it, I don't need this, I don't want them. Even though you are heartbroken about this and you do want them. But let's see, let's take a look at the Ace of Pentacles in the near future, closing out your reading. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Page of Wands. You can't fight it. I feel like eventually, whatever this is that you're trying to fight, you're trying to shove deep down, it keeps coming up. You may be dealing with an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Taurus is showing up twice here for you. There's too much passion. You're drawn to this. It's almost like a magnetic pull. Like you keep thinking about this person. It's like you keep focusing on them. Like you can't get them out of your mind. It's like a moth to a flame is the best analogy that I can give here. You want a new beginning with them. You want to start over, and you have the Ace of Pentacles in the recent past, but you're fighting it. And in the near future, you keep trying to fight it, but eventually you just give in. You're like, this is too strong. This person, the connection we have, it's too magnetic, it's too intense. I see you being drawn to them. And again, could be you, could be your person. You would know who this energy belongs to throughout this reading, but yeah, they can't, whoever this person is, they can't fight it. They can't fight it. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind. Yep. From the universe, you get the King of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Star. There's a lot of regret and remorse tied up to what happened between you and this person in the past. Not only do you have love for this person, okay, you want them, you desire them. It's like the deepest desire that you have is to be back with this person or to be with this person. But because of everything that happened between the two of you in the past, you're coming in with an energy of, oh, well, the milk has already spilled. There's nothing I can do about it. And it's like, that's not true because you can. And you have this desire to do something about it in the current situation. But then something happens between the energy of, I'm going to go and get this. I'm going to make this happen. And then you're like, oh, never mind. I don't need this. I feel like you communicated with this person and they did not respond as positively as you wanted them to, or they didn't give you the feedback that you needed, and that sent you into an energy of, oh, forget it, I don't need them. We're done. You still want them though. So Cancer, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. And thank you again for tuning in. I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Cancer.